Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Just as I planned. What will you have me solve?
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out.
Everything
Come
is
take a
going
look.
smoothly, just as I planned. Welcome to Gontan Saga Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Welcome to
The new
Gontan
book
Saga
from Yai
Detective
Publishing House is out.
Everything is
Come
going
take a look.
smoothly, just as I planned.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Hello guys, hello. Welcome to my stream.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
हेलो किधर आवाज आ रही है ना मेरी सही से
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of
ठीक है
guy.
ठीक है
But on the other
और
hand,
क्लास नहीं था
he's
तेरा
most, I don't personally see him as a
अभी
bad
आज भी
guy.
सर ने स्किप मारा
But I guess I wouldn't put. You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's. If I had to guess,
वैलो
his
स्ट्रीम
lack
कब
of income finally
इस
drove him to
वीक
do
के बाद
something more.
करेंगे
Is it just Paimon or is it...
कल
I'm
तो वो
afraid
है
that
ना
I don't have
मैं
much
अमंग
else
अस
to tell
खेलेंगे
you.
हम लोग आ जाना
Perhaps you could try asking
कल
around some
छुट्टी
more.
है तो
Thanks.
स्किप क्या स्किप किया
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said, maybe a story will explain it better. So, kids being kids.
पाइमॉन को भी बोल देना आ
sadly
जाएगा
the
वो
most
भी
difficult.
On purpose,
अगर
though.
फ्री रहा तो
No, not at all. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front.
अच्छा
He did take it way
Take it
too
to
far
that.
that time. The poor kid he was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad
कल
guy.
आ जाना 7 बजे खेलेंगे फिर
Yes, my
Among
thoughts
Us.
exactly. Still, the Tenryo Commission's evidence... So,
कहीं गया
I'm
हुआ
not
है
trying to condone his actions or anything.
Thanks for the
घूम रहा होगा
info.
ना
We'll keep asking around.
ठीक है मंडे को
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before. Paimon's curious.
ठीक है
Is there any evidence?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, for starters, most thieves will try to devise a... At first, he was just one of our suspects. But when we went to investigate, what's most frustrating is that he then... Of course he did. Whether material or... He's never had a
मंडे को
Mora to his
पीजे में
name
चला
his
जाएगा
entire
हाँ
life.
ठीक है
And he's never kept
दोपहर
down
में आ
after
जाना
scrounging for a living all these...
आज तो आए थे तुम लोग थे ही नहीं तुम लोग नहीं मतलब
At the
वो
time,
नहीं था
Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go...
He does sound a little unstable. Just like...
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he got run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency near
मैं तो उठा ही था हाँ ना
Try asking there.
आज तुम लेट उठे हो
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
how much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa, that's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
मैं तुमको बोल रहा था उठ जाना मैं खुद लेट उठा हाँ ना
Hold on.
कल कितने बजे सोए
I
थे रात
wasn't
में
finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee, and as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Fairy tale
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw
मिला तेरे
beans
को
at him
content.
whenever he came near. So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Of course it does.
That
Otherwise, I
old
wouldn't
story
go
चल
through all
रहा
the
है।
trouble
अरे
of
नहीं
telling
अभी
it.
उसका स्टोरी चल रहा
One
है
interpretation is
ओनी
that the
करके
story
एक
is
कैरेक्टर
actually
है
broadly
उसका
based
बैक
on
स्टोरी चल रहा है
historical
अभी
events, and that Arataki Ito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have
Different building.
sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile... Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Ito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past,
Can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day?
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice?
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
फिर से start हो गया खांसी.
Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by
तेरे पास ये
Sun
नहीं है
Moon
ना
nations.
गेम
No
गेंसिन
doubt
वाला
that's the don't
या तूने
mention it.
डिलीट कर दिया.
I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Ito has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, in fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to
ये पाइमन
incapacitate
2
him.
है.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Right! Knowing our target's weakness will make things a whole lot easier.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the...
Sneaky! But let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for...
Please speak to President Sung.
बहुत दूर जाना है. 2000 किलोमीटर. फिर से इंस्टॉल करने का कोई इरादा है तेरे को वो गेम? कितना अच्छा दिखता है. ये टमाटर लगा हुआ है. सब्जी मिलेगा क्या? सब्जी. खरीद ले न्यू फोन. कितना साल चलाएगा उसको? कब ले रहा है किलर आईफोन? हम लोग को पार्टी कब दे रहा है? पार्टी. ओह, इतना धुंध क्यों हो रखा है? कुछ नहीं दिख रहा.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight? forward.
कैबेज मिला कलर कैबेज कुछ तो दिख रहा है
There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
तुम आईफोन गिफ्ट कर दो पार्टी मैं दूंगा पार्टी भी तुम दोगे आईफोन भी तुम दोगे तो जा रहा है
Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
yes it
Doesn't seem to
is
be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
वही गिफ्ट कर दो क्या गिफ्ट कर दो
It'll save a lot of.
hold D to aim and throw beans okay क्या करना है अरे 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 अरे
Beans! No!
ये क्या था oh
Are you? What should we do?
Don't be alarmed. It's just my
shoot
my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. Just
इसी का बैक स्टोरी चल रहा था अभी
I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
बेचारा बीन्स फेंकते इस पे
Need a moment. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that. Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here?
allergy person
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you.
देख रहा मुंह देखो
I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
you are the one
Yep,
drop
that's
it.
right. Me. All
Myself.
by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't
Not when their families are getting good mora to see them again. Ease! And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
At least you are
Hey,
honest.
what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on.
Commission.
Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
देख रहे हो पाइमन को ब्लेम किस पे डाल रहा है देखो देखो
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
दादी जी आई
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Uncle Ito
What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito? You don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
horn
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back.
Daisuke.
They're both like family to me.
Daisuke.
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them...
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my word.
I'm Oni of my word.
I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry.
Cool.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Either way, you
Oh,
won't
it's
escape.
on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to
Buddho
find
बना
an
के तो
Oni
नहीं आ रहा.
Kabuto to battle with. Have a look. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Yes.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
Beetle fighting. Beetle के साथ लड़
You
लो.
guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let it. The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back. Hey, it's not just some kid's game, okay? There's way more to it than that. I have taken part in more beetle fights than you would believe. At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting
कभी खेला
just by
beetle
looking
fight?
at its shape,
कीड़ा
size, and the
कीड़ा को
patterns on
पकड़
its
के
body.
उसको साथ फाइट करना.
But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see.
नहीं क्या नहीं.
Ah, there. Let's head to that hill.
तूने कौन सा गेम
Bottom
खेला
bar. We're
बचपन
gonna
में
find
किलर?
some-
मिट्टी खाया कभी?
Storm.
Just our luck. Well, hopefully that'll scare all the wimpy beetles away. Oh, darn it, they're all gone.
क्या
Let's
करना?
hop down from here and take a look. My gut's telling me that there's a king-size beetle. Look, you see all those purple things? It's a whole
Yes.
pile of Oni Kabuto. Now that's what I'm talking about.
ये क्या है?
Huh? Oh, what the?
Lemon,
Ah, no, not lavender
melon.
melons.
इसको बैटल और बीटल और
Even a pro like myself can make a mistake.
और
from time
आम
to
में
time.
इसको फर्क नहीं
It's
पता
okay,
चलता.
just gotta
बताओ.
roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else.
ओह. डेल्टा फोर्स IGI मोटर बाइक करके गेम आता है, वो खेला है. वो तो मैंने भी खेला है. तूने रोड रेस खेला है जिसमें जिसमें एक बाइक में क्या बोले रेस होता है बाइक में और तू दूसरे वाले को लात मार के गिरा सकता है। क्या मजा आता था खेलने में। जाना किधर है?
This is the one. This is the one. See? Yeah, it's on the smaller side. But just let the expert explain, okay?
कार
What
वाला
smaller
गेम मुझे
beetles
बहुत
lack in
पसंद
strength,
है
they make
था।
up for in
हाँ
agility.
वो ना
Listen,
क्या
you
नाम
can
था,
never see a beetle's
नीड
true
फॉर
energy
स्पीड।
until it's in
हाँ
the
मैंने भी
breed.
खेला
It
था,
might look a bit young and docile,
खेला
but
है।
that's got its advantages.
एक बार नारुतो
Young beetles that have never
बोला
fought
तुम
before
लोग
always
इसको
go
पार
all
नहीं कर
big.
पाओगे,
Didn't I
ठीक
say
है?
not to worry?
तो
Come on,
हम
just
और
have a little
गौरव
faith, would ya? My
बोले
experience is
चलो
telling
खेल
me
के
that
दिखाते हैं, और सारे में हमने 5 स्टार या 3 स्टार वाला होता था गेम। वो
I forgot to battle some
सारे
beetles
मैच में
and Paimon
5 स्टार
wants
लेके
in.
दिखाए उसको।
It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby. What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong and looks like a real fighter. And I bet the one you guys found must be
भाई साहब कितना बड़ा है।
bigger.
ओ भाई।
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this.
Oh, so overall,
Anyway,
कुछ
great.
ज़्यादा
With both
बड़ा
your
नहीं
beetle
है,
and
इससे
mine, I
इसके
can tell
मुंह
this
से
will
कुछ ज़्यादा ही
finally
बड़ा
be
है
the
ये।
one. Well, you know, that's just life, man. There are so many people in this world who are
मतलब तुम बहुत
talented,
पहले से प्रो प्लेयर थे।
passionate. So
अरे
many
नहीं यार,
unrelated.
as in pure luck? Guess it makes no
बस
Whoa,
खेल
whoa,
लेते थे
whoa,
थोड़ा
whoa.
बहुत।
I think both of. Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go.
Defeat all the opponents। अरे इनको क्यों मारना है पर? ये लोग भी बीटल फाइट कर रहे हैं क्या बैठ के?
Stabilize.
हाँ घंटा तुम प्रो हो। बोले आ जाओ न्यू स्टेट खेलते हैं, पर तुमको तो पसंद ही नहीं है। कितना मज़ा आता है खेलने में उसको। वो अलग बात है, सब मर जाते जाके। किधर था? कौन सा कह रहे थे? ओनी ओनी ओनी। Only justice. बीजेएमआई खेल खेल के तो प्रो बन चुका है।
Finally, you're back. Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better watch out.
सही तो था कंट्रोल,
worry.
बस थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो गया था। भाई साहब देख रहा हूँ, मोटा देखो कितना मोटा।
When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy.
लिटिल गाई। ये फाइट कर रहा है।
That's right. Finish it.
कुछ और ही लग रहा है। इसका मुंह देखो। ऐसा लग रहा है डांस कर रहा है दोनों मिलके एक दूसरे से। ओए गिरा दिया, अरे गिरा दिया।
Oh, no, my little nimble ninja.
निम्बल निंजा।
Looks like I win.
Dang it. Oh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
That's the poor.
Stripey Ghost is invincible. Even Uncle Ito can't beat him.
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear. All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot. Maybe it'll end this losing streak of mine.
देखो पाइमॉन को बोला कि खेलने
Go get 'em, Crimson
भाई
Cyclone!
साहब पाइमॉन का तो पिंक पिंक पर्पल सब है
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong.
अरे कितना सुंदर दिख रहा है ये इसका कंपेयर से पिंक
But it's still
Pink
no
Venom.
match for you, Stripey.
All right, little guy. Use your super
पाइमॉन हंस कैसे दी ही ही बात गिरा दी
I can't believe.
Yay! We won! Ha! Paimon knew Crimson Cyclone would be the best!
क्रिम्सन साइक्लोन
Boy, did that one put up a fight! Woo! It was. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one.
इसका
Way to kick some beetle butt,
अगर इसको
partner.
सीधा खड़ा कर दे ये पाइमॉन जैसे नहीं होगा हाइट में
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some of the credit too. Oh, right. Yeah.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh?
डाइस ओके
For me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your.
But will we ever be able to go back?
Of course we will. Trust me. I never go back on my. Anyway, I got some things I gotta discuss with my friends here. Go play with Granny for a while, would ya? There's a good boy.
Good. The kid doesn't suspect a
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Hey, didn't I tell ya? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practicing.
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. Come with. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating, with someone going around taking people and their possessions, it wasn't me. Any of it. I have my own reasons for lying about it, and I really didn't want to get innocent people caught up in this while I'm still trying to solve the real problem here. And the same as you. I just want to avoid conflict at all costs. But it's just not worth it if someone gets hurt.
So why in the world would you say that you're the culprit?
Maybe you don't
अब
know
इसका
because
भी
you're
कोई बैक
outlanders,
स्टोरी
but
होगा
it all started a long, long time ago. With the story of
क्रिम्सन
the Crimson
ओनी
Oni
ब्लू
and the
ओनी
Blue Oni.
Hold on
लगाई
a
था
second. If you're talking about that fairy tale, we've heard that one
क्या
already.
गिर गया क्या गिर गया
Oh, so you already know.
कुछ गिरा
Well,
क्या
that makes things a whole
साउंड
lot
आया किसी
easier.
चीज का
So, is the story from the fairy tale really true?
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The Blue Oni chose exile, and the Crimson Oni stayed by. But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stories, but there's something they leave out. It's a little thing called the Cold. The Inazuma of long ago was a dangerous place. If you wanted the Raiden Shogun's protection, you had to have a good relationship with. The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for
बक
acceptance.
उन्नी नहीं है
Over
ओनी
time,
है वो
the Oni eventually split. The Crimson Oni were friendly
Unni,
with the humans.
that's a
The
Korean
Blue
word,
Oni,
and Oni
they were more
is
stubborn
an
and insisted on keeping to their
Japanese
own.
word.
Paimon thought you were two different species.
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors because humans were still wary of Oni at the time.
और ओनी मतलब मॉन्स्टर होता है
The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni
Oh.
kept clashing with humans. Didn't see a difference between Crimson and Blue Oni. All they knew was that Oni were hard to get along with. If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never going to get along with humans. And so, the most revered leader over drinks, they swore an oath. The Blue Oni would play the role of evil Oni to help the Crimson Oni integrate into human society. But the Blue Oni's leader gave two conditions.
What were they?
First, the Oni must abandon any prejudice they held against
But-
humanity. Every Oni was to accept humans in their heart before
दोनों का
the
मतलब ही
humans
तो चेंज कर
accepted
दे
them.
रही थी इधर.
Oni were not to use their strength to mistreat humans, but were also not to stand for mistreatment against themselves. Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni were to embrace their own honest characters, their surging tempers, and their awesome strength to win. In other words, they were to carry on the Oni bloodline while also protecting our Oni pride. After
Oni
choosing
pride.
exile, the number of blue Oni began to dwindle, until eventually they disappeared altogether. Since I first heard the story of the blue and crimson Oni as a kid, I've heard it countless times in my life. Not once did I ever imagine that the blue Oni clan had actually survived.
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of the blue Oni?
That's right.
Descendant.
Most people don't pay attention
Descendant
to the color of
of
an Oni's
sun.
horns. They probably
किला
don't
वो
even
वाला
know that
देखा था
blue
ना
Oni
Descendant of
exist.
Sun. के ड्रामा है.
Nothing gets by the Arataki gang. At the scene of the crime, they saw an Oni with different
हेडफोन
color
लगा के
horns than
हाय
mine.
कर रहा है.
Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really was a descendant of the blue Oni.
मैं
Myself to accept it. Exactly. They would give up their life before abandoning their pride. I've always respected the blue Oni for the sacrifice they made. And I know the aspirations my ancestors had for the future of all Oni. Our pride does not allow for any wrongdoing. You don't steal from other people. You don't harm other people, period. My guess is that the blue Oni was tricked or forced into it somehow. But I don't have any evidence.
So you're trying to buy
That's
more
right.
time.
If I didn't step in, the Tenryou Commission would have definitely caught them by now.
But what does Daisuke have to do with any of this? He said that you saved him, so he knows you're...
He was the one I managed to save from the Ronin after I sent them running from the scene. He was off playing somewhere when they came by and ransacked his house. By the time he came back, his parents had been taken. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this kid find his mom and dad again.
Buck. Blue Oni. Crimson Oni.
I never wanted to tell you any of this. My original plan was to knock you both out and take my family to hide somewhere else. There's more to this than just one blue Oni. There's a dangerous group behind everything that's been going on. I didn't want to get anyone else caught. That's everything. The whole story. If you don't believe me and want to drag me back to Inazuma City, then I'm gonna fight you with all I've got. But if you're willing to believe me, then please, give me a little time. Once I find the blue Oni, I'll turn the both of us in.
Yep, Paimon too.
कितना जल्दी लोग खुश हो जाते हैं.
Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye.
So you... all right. I knew you'd be reasonable. I knew it. I was thinking right from the start. These two fine folks, they're just out here in the pursuit of truth and justice, man. Yeah, we are gonna get along just... Well, I should tell you, though, things could get a little dangerous, so be ready for anything. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
Don't worry about us. We're seasoned adventurers.
हाँ देख चुके हम.
All right, then our first job is
बहुत
to
पहले हो,
investigate
एक
where
साल
this blue
पहले का है
Oni
वो
is
तो.
hiding out. There's a victim of his that saw him up close, currently taking refuge at Saganomiya's
Ghost है
camp.
ghost.
I figure we can start by
दो
talking
ghost
to him.
बना के. Hello ghost. देखो मेरे पास अभी नाइट वॉच नहीं है, नहीं तो वो हेलो बोलता आके सबको. मीटर है. हम लोग स्टिकर कैसे यूज कर रहे हो? किलर का ऐसा है जैसे किलर कुछ बोलना चाह रहा है, मुंह से थूक निकल गया बोलते बोलते. अरे यार छोड़ो यार, नहीं खेलना हमको तुम्हारे साथ. हेलो, ये डिस्कॉर्ड है. हाँ क्या ज्वाइन करना है क्या? हाँ ज्वाइन करने के लिए डाले हैं. देखो लिंक खुल रहा है क्या मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड वाला? ओपन करना, उनको चेक करने दो तुम हो क्या मेरे डिस्कॉर्ड में।
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
किलर ही दिखा रहा, तुम तो नहीं दिख रहे हो मेरे को। आ तो गए। अरे उठ का नहीं पा रहा। चढ़ गए। चढ़े कैसे इधर? उफ मुश्किल है, बहुत मुश्किल। मेंजो बहुत मस्त था। हाँ वो तो है, अभी उसका वो ड्रामा आ रखा है। कहीं से लग रहा 40 है, आइसक्रीम है। भाग। यही करो तुम दोनों भाई थी मुझे। Hear from the victim है किधर विक्टिम? होती हो या आइसक्रीम बहुत क्यूट है। हाँ सही है।
Yo, you must be Masato.
And Oni? Oh no, not another one.
Oh, yeah, not the one that robbed you though. So, chill.
Killer
I contacted
Oni
you before,
भेजा।
remember? I need your help.
बकड़ा।
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over some Mora and they'll leave you alone. At least you don't lose your goods that way.
तुम दोनों को लाइक करने में बेइज्जती लग रहा है क्या?
But this time
लाइक
was
कर दो
different.
जरा स्ट्रीम हमारा।
They weren't. I got down on my knees and begged. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. But instead, he stopped the others and told. Yeah, that got them all. But the
कर
young
दो
one,
लाइक यार।
luckily, they let me.
कितना लाइक हुआ है मेरा अभी?
Say why
पता नहीं दिख
Surely
नहीं रहा।
it was Mora. I mean, I can't say for sure. It's not.
Ugh. Do you have any idea where they went after they robbed?
I have no clue. But I think they're pretty active in the Tatarasuna. You weren't gonna go after.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. I got a whole laundry list of scores to settle with them. If these two islands are where they tend to hang around, we're sure to run into them at Nazuchi Beach sooner or later.
धोती खोल रहा। मैं तो आने के साथ ही लाइक कर दिया था। 0 लाइक बता रहा किलर पर। पता नहीं इशू है फिर कुछ। आज आया था क्या नोटिफिकेशन तेरे को? नेट स्लो है मे बी। मेरे को तो मैंने फ़ोन में खोला ना तो अभी 0 लाइक शो हो रहा।
They gotta pass through here sometime. Let's just hang tight for a while.
कैश कैश
If I'm not mistaken,
कैश
I'll be
चाहिए
showing up
कैश
any
चाहिए
time now.
Yeah.
अच्छा
things
ठीक
might get a
है
little rough.
नोटिफिकेशन से ही आया मैं ठीक है केला
Oh, here they come.
ये
Yeah,
देखो
there they are. And one of them has horns.
यस ब्लू हॉर्न है इसके
All right,
पास
it's go time.
चिल भाई छी भाई अच्छा चिल भाई बोल रहा हूँ छी भाई ओह छी कलेक्टर अच्छा दिख रहा अरे नहीं करो सिक्स पैक दिखा रहा है अपना
Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first, talk later. Let's roll.
कब ले रहा है किलर पीसी
Solidify. Oh, coming through.
कोलकाता शिफ्ट हो जाऊँ उसके बाद हम लोग ये कितना साल से सुनने के लिए गए
Hey,
भाग
don't
जा
even think about running.
पकड़ो उसको
It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Own.
I know who you are.
भाई ये क्या तुम्हारा
From the day we are born, every blue Oni knows their purpose. We all know our fate is one of
नाउतो से
self-sacrifice.
बात किया था मैंने उसने बोला है जब पीसी लोगे तो बता देना वो बता देगा क्या क्या पार्ट्स लेना है
But what about the
वो
Crimson
फिर
Oni?
नारुतो का डिपार्टमेंट है
You don't know anything about us.
जल्दी से फिर हम लोग
Not
के
our
साथ
miserable history or any of our names. Mine's Takuya, by the way. But you don't even care, do you?
अच्छा सी ऑफ
Because
थीव्स
those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
मुझे पहले वैलोरेंट खेलना
No,
अरे
you're
खेल
wrong.
लेना यार
Since you remember the path
24
between
घंटा
our
होता है
truth,
उस
so my
डे में
question is,
खेलते रहने में एक जो खेलना है
huh? What's so funny?
Who are you to talk about pride and oaths with me?
ये भी क्यूट दिख रहा है ब्लू
The Blue Oni gave up everything just so the Crimson Oni could live peacefully in human society. But let me ask you, Arataki Ito, what exactly do you contribute to human society? You're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughing stock of the town, and worse still, you
वेलो
let
क्या
them
है
get your
वेलो
vision
तो
during the vision hunt decree.
सी ऑफ थीव्स के ग्राफिक
Protecting the
देख
Oni pride?
मजा आ जाएगा
Ha! You're a disgrace to the Oni kind.
Oh
Hey,
God.
come on. None of that stuff's a big deal. I mean, you're...
Since when do you care what other people think? You just do whatever you want. It's not like anyone can stop you. But do you have any idea of the kind of life my kin and I have lived while you've been hanging around and we were cut off from the rest of the world? We severed all contact with it. And since then, we've had no place to live, no stable source of food.
बट उसमें ये है कि साथ
No
में
clothing,
खेलने में
no
मजा है
medicine, nothing.
सोलो में नहीं
So,
है
that's
ठीक है
right.
किलर कर
Why
लेगा
should I
पीसी
accept that life? Is holding fast to a worthless oath supposed to help me provide for my family and friends? I've abandoned our Oni pride. It's meaningless. I've given everything that I've stolen from humans to my community. What I've taken will at least keep them from starving and ease their pain. That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, and besides, the Blue Oni sacrificed themselves so that Oni could be accepted as part of human society. If people see Oni causing trouble again, then that'll defeat the whole purpose of the sacrifice.
You make a good point. But Arataki Ito's the one who needs to get that into his thick skull.
Bye bye killer.
The Blue Oni are the bad guys, so we're expected to do bad things.
मिलते हैं हम
Our
इसमें,
actions
ठीक है,
won't
ठीक है.
tarnish the reputation of the Crimson Oni. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself, completely destroying the trust between humans and the Crimson Oni in the process. He's the one that wasted the sacrifice we made.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because of you. I couldn't just stand back and let the Tenryo Commission drag you away.
You should get your priorities straight. The Blue Oni are history, all right? Forget about us. The Crimson Oni are the ones who must live on. Why couldn't you have just stayed out of this?
There they are. Seize them.
Oh no! It's the Tenryo Commission!
Forget it. This was a waste. Look, I don't expect you to understand me, but you could at least take a look in the mirror sometime.
Hey! Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of...
We can't get caught here. Looks like I'm up to bat. Just wait here, and we'll escape together when the time's right. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryo Commission, or they'll be after you too.
Who goes
कैसे
there?
भागेगा?
Get them!
Let's roll!
Soldiers, quick!
Attaboy!
देखो छोटा सा गाय है, देख रहे हो? वो की तरह.
Come on, men. He won't get away this time. Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito.
I must withdraw.
I won't forget this.
Man, they really came out in force today. I'm kind of flattered the Tenryo Commission said, but I still haven't completely recovered from the bean attack earlier. I'm starting to lose my edge here.
Fine, then to let us
No,
plan.
no way. All that would do is send them after our Blue Oni friend instead. But I have to settle things with him first, man to man.
Then what should we do? The Tenryo Commission's about to...
No choice but to keep kicking some Tenryo butt.
Hey, boss. Thought you'd have all the fun without us? Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him, but we can sure slow him down. Now's your chance. Hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no time. Go, do what you gotta do, boss.
All right then. Watch yourselves. As soon as I'm done, I'm coming back for you. Come on, you two. Time to roll.
One watching corner हमारा.
Don't let them get away. After them.
Hey, you guys want some of this? There's plenty to go around.
Run for it, boss!
You managed to escape.
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much...
Huh. Is it just me, or are there more and more footprints here? At least we know we're headed the right... a wrecked cart and some goods. Look alive, we've got company.
I'm going in! Born of ice and frost. Rex Lapis.
Seems they definitely don't want us going any further. Let's see what's waiting for us up ahead. Huh. Besides the footprints, there are other signs of life here too. Must be plenty going on around here. Let's investigate. They couldn't have just disappeared into thin air. Yeah, unless they're all ninjas or something. Hidden entrance, yes! Alright, I think we just found their hideout. This is gonna be where they keep all the people they took.
Paimon thinks Takuya's probably in there as well.
Huh? Fire away?
Didn't understand.
Of course I did. Come on, I'm not that dumb. But it takes a world-class blockhead like Takuya to think his ideas are actually gonna work. So I'm here to save him no matter what.
Huh? What were you two talking about? Are you keeping...
All acquired by less than legitimate means, no doubt. And all the more reason we gotta put an end to this. Attaboy! How's this? To the ferry. No problemo. That'll be what this mechanism's for.
Finally, I... No.
Oh, it's moving!
See? What did I tell you? Just trust my instincts.
Okay. Ayyo. गिर गया जाएगा अच्छा गैप फिर से गिर गया अब ओके अब किधर जाना तो ठीक है। वापस इधर आ गया। तो कहीं और चैम्बर में आ गया।
How's this? Light blade. The fairy.
Access denied.
There's more.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Light blade.
Oh.
Attaboy. To the fairy.
इधर गया।
Can't catch me.
Be holding on to them for leverage. All right, let's get him out of here.
There's more!
How's this? Stabilize. Let's roll.
To the very
Alright, you're all free to go now.
Sorry, but have you seen our little boy? We're awfully worried about.
Calm down, dear. We don't even know if he was taken here or not.
But.
Oh, you must be Daisuke's parent!
Yes, that's right! Have you seen him? Where is he?
Don't worry, he's safe and sound. Someone's looking after him now on Yashiori Island. I can show you where on the map. He's been worried about you. I bet he'll be relieved to see.
You were the one who saved him? Oh, thank you.
No, please, no. No need to thank me. Before you go calling me a hero, let me ask you this. Wouldn't any other self-respecting guy who saw another person in danger have done the exact...
Really? Just one little compliment that goes straight...
These vagrants are insatiable. No one dares stand up to them for fear of what they might do.
Would they really?
No, actually, because one of the guys, the one with Oni horns on his head, has always shielded us so far. Oh, in fact, his horns look just like the...
At night, he would secretly bring us food and water. I don't understand what he... Are you a friend of his? Or...
relative...
Oh, maybe there's something secretly troubling him. He seemed different from the rest of the gang. They seem like heartless crooks, but I'd say he comes across more like a confused child who made some poor choice.
Let me put it this way. There are a few things he needs to straighten out in his head, and I'm here to point him in the right direction.
I'm glad to hear that. He's lucky to...
Don't worry. He'll be in my trusty hands. Anyway, you should scram. It's still not safe.
Yes, thanks again. You've rescued our entire...
A child that made some poor choices. Anyway, let's get going, while we still have time. Can't catch me. This is the place. The jig's up. Surrender while you can.
Born of Icy Frost. This is long overdue.
I will have order. It's showtime!
My blade! There's more! Finally,
Can't catch me.
Bet you think you've won, don't ya? So naive. This is my... I'll let you in on a little secret. A long time ago, I picked up this rare paper charm. It's very precious to me. What makes it so special is that if you tear one piece, the other piece starts tearing too.
Newsflash, don't care about your cute little origami obsession.
You better stay where you are and let me finish. Aren't you curious what the other piece is used for? I'll tell you. It's now the critical component of a mechanism, and when it gets torn, this place goes up in smoke. Yeah, the whole hideout is rigged with explosives and ready to blow.
What? You're gonna blow this whole place up?
Oh, don't worry about me. I made sure that I've got an escape route. The rest of you, though, you're gonna be buried. You've had your fun. Now it's... my paper charm! Where's my paper charm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you looking for this?
Yes, that's it.
I snatched it earlier to stop you from doing anything hate.
Why, you... And now you're going to betray me?
You're one to talk. What about burying everyone here? If you ask me, that sounds like you've already betrayed our agreement, no?
Just give it here!
You done talking now? Huh? You sure? Great, because I'm done listening. Yeah! Great work, Takuya. You arrived in the nick of time.
Stay away from me.
Huh?
I said stay away, or I'll tear the...
Hey, okay. Fine. Just calm down.
Just because I won't let him blow this place to bits doesn't mean that I won't do it myself. Unless you want to get buried, you should leave this place now. Take everyone here and get out!
You won't go through with it. If you were that cruel, then why bother protecting every person you've come across? Huh?
I'm not here to reason with you. Go! This sacrifice is mine to make. Mine alone! Why couldn't you just stay out of it?
No one needs to sacrifice themselves.
All right, then you tell me. What am I I've tarnished our Oni pride and abandoned our ancestors' oath. Only sacrifice can restore my pride now. I chose this path so I could provide for my fellow Oni. I was ready to die from the very beginning. This is between us blue Oni. But you... If it wasn't for you, everything would have worked out.
They're here! We won't let them slip away this time.
Uh-oh! There's nowhere else to run!
Hey, Tenryo Commission! I'm the one you're looking for. I did it. I'm behind everything. You're the ones in charge of detaining criminals in human society, right? I'm sure you can tell who the criminal is here.
Huh? It's like he's trying to reenact the fairy tale.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's me you've been looking for, and here I am. How are you ever gonna report back without capturing me?
Stop fooling around!
Listen, Takuya, sacrificing yourself won't solve anything. Your sacrifice can't protect me or your fellow Oni, and giving up your life isn't gonna make theirs any longer. Sacrificing yourself is one way to escape your fate, but the only one you'll be setting free is yourself. Listen to me. You wanna be the tough guy? Huh? Well, this is the coward's way out. Don't let your sacrifice stain our Oni pride. The blue Oni have been scraping the bottom of the barrel all these years, so let's give them a new beginning. We've made mistakes, but we can make up for them. Fate hasn't been kind to the Oni? Well then let's tear it up and start. But before any of that can happen, you need to get yourself behind me and forget about all that self-sacrifice. Now let's go. But we're not done talking about this. Takuya! I'll take care of this. There are still people in danger. Go, help them. Hey, I got this. Come on!
Forget about me! Just go! It's what I deserve!
Ah, shut up, would ya? gonna hurt tomorrow. Ugh. What's up with the looks on your faces? I said we'd be okay, didn't I? I'm sure I'd be looking a whole lot sharper right now if it wasn't for that brutal bean attack of yours earlier.
Why would you do this for me? I'm the guilty one here. I don't deserve this.
Because we're Oni, that's why. We share the same blood, brother. Our parents and their parents before them never taught us that it was okay to abandon family in need. I just wish you'd come to find me sooner. If you knew about me all along, then you should have come and asked me for help. I never would have dreamed of turning you away.
The Blue Oni disappeared so that they wouldn't bring trouble to the Crimson Oni. If I came to you for help, wouldn't that just undo everything the Blue Oni have done?
Not to me. I've always respected the Blue Oni for their sacrifice. Nothing they did was in vain. It's only because of them that we have survived to see today and built a world where Oni and humans can live. Honestly, everything that I have now, I owe to the Blue Oni.
You say all that, but...
That's just how I roll. You remember the pack, don't you? Every member of the Arataki gangs had a tough time trying to fit in. Take Akira, for example. He snores like you wouldn't believe. Or Genta. He's got a serious temper problem. And Mamoru? Well, even Granny Oni. She got that name for taking me in as a kid. We're all rejects and outcasts in some way, but you want to talk about pride? Well, in our gang, we're proud to welcome anyone who's been through adversity with...
But...
Ah, don't worry. The Arataki gang's already a bunch of misfits. You really think you could cramp our...
We've dealt with the Kairagi and the people they took captive. I assume the two of you are finished. Takia, based on the findings of our investigation, I hereby announce that you are officially under arrest for forceful seizure of people and property. Please, all stolen articles will be reclaimed. That means we'll be seizing all the goods you passed on to your...
No! Please don't! Without those...
It's all right, Takuya. Those goods never belong to us anyway. Don't worry. I'll help take care of your kin. Now that I know the situation, I'll personally make sure they never suffer.
Might want to put your grand plans on hold there. You're under arrest too, for numerous assaults on the Tenryo Commission office.
Oh! Yeah, I get... But no worries. I'll put my gang on the case. My boys will take good care...
Yeah, we've already arrested them too.
Oh, right!
That's what they get for resisting the Tenryo.
Yeah, I guess it's up to you then, Traveler. Could you be a pal and tell Granny Oni about the Blue Oni situation? Thanks. And thanks for sticking with me to the end. Once I'm out of the slammer, I'll find a way to make...
As for you two, lending them your aid when you knew full well they were in the wrong means that the culpability extends. But, given your unique circumstances, and in light of the complexity of this case, we won't press...
Hey, wait! Are unique circumstances? Are these guys like a big deal or something? Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Because I was gonna say, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal myself. You know? Yeah, alright, see you next time. Whenever that'll be.
Well, he's pretty weird. But at least he's not a bad guy.
Yes, that does sound like my Ito.
So, did they take Uncle Ito away? Yes, they did. But don't be too upset, Daisuke. We will have the chance to see him again. He and his gang may have acted recklessly, but the fact remains that he still helped us. Yeah, I knew it! Uncle Ito helped us, and he's awesome!
Now, don't get any ideas, Daisuke. Ito is a far cry from awesome. He still caused a lot of trouble for, if you ask me. I'd say he's like one of those little Oni Kabuto you kids are playing with all the time. Though he looks fierce on the outside, he has a kind heart. He's not a delinquent, but he'll never back down from a fight.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like a compliment. I can't wait for my next beetle fight with Uncle Ito.
Thank you, Granny, for taking care of our little boy. I hope that Ito and his friends will be released as quickly.
Yes, you needn't worry. The officials in the Tenryo Commission will certainly exercise sound.
It's time we started heading back. We'll be sure to visit again soon.
I'm glad that everything was resolved in the end. Things were looking quite dire. As for the Blue Oni, just leave them to me. If there's one thing an old granny like myself can do, it's caring for us.
Do you need our help?
No. Go on ahead. I'm sure you have other adventures. Besides, once Ito is released, he'll be here to help me. Oh, yes. And you know what? I think that's what makes him adorable. Wouldn't you agree? He does whatever he puts his mind to. He's sincere, brave, and back when I took him in, everyone thought I was most unusual indeed. But I've never been ashamed of this name. On the contrary, I'm quite proud of it. Because Ito is my...
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a Crimson Oni and a Blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni wanted to be friends with the humans, so the Blue Oni played the role of the naughty kid. And then he left. After a long time, the Crimson Oni was living happily with the humans. But in his heart, he wanted to bring the Blue Oni back home. The Crimson Oni didn't know where to find the Blue Oni. His search took him up the highest mountains and across the widest rivers. He found many traces of the Blue Oni, but the more he found, the clearer it became. The Blue Oni was hiding on purpose. So just as the Blue Oni had once done, the Crimson Oni left him a letter.
Dear Al, I've made lots of human friends now, and I want to have a big party for everyone. I want all my friends to be there. That means you too, Al. If you don't want to meet me, you can just watch from a distance.
The Blue Oni snuck back to the village and hid in the shadows. He saw the great feast and roaring fire and longed to join in. But though his stomach rumbled, the Blue Oni remembered the oath of old and kept his distance. Suddenly, he jumped. The Crimson Oni was right behind him.
Hey, you're finally back. Come on, I'll introduce you. It's time everyone met my best friend.
Hey, you'll never guess what Paimon just heard! Hey, traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into. The Yashiro Commission is holding a test of courage event! They've even prepared rewards for participants who can pass the event's challenges! Paimon took a quick...
Hayato. Long time no see.
It's you two. Yes, it has been a while.
We heard the Yashiro Commission is holding a test of courage, so we came right over to sign ourselves. We didn't expect to see you here in person, though. Does that mean this event is really important?
You think I only make an appearance for occasions that are deemed sufficiently important? It just so happens that this test of courage event was actually my suggestion. But, naturally, I've left the planning and more trifling details to be arranged by my retainers. Considering that such events are quite popular across Teyvat, I've had numerous examples to draw from, so everything should be in good order. I'm merely here to do a routine check on the progress of the event, that's all.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So what you're saying is you're not very busy right now. In that case, maybe you can give us a quick rundown of the event rules.
Only Paimon could be so natural at ordering others around. However, the possibility remains that we may yet require your assistance.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing. Seeing as I apparently have some time, I suppose we may chat about the event for a moment.
Yippee!
As its name implies, the event is a game designed to put one's courage to the test. The venue for the event will be set up in the Chinju Forest. Before the start of each round, participants will be divided into teams of 2. Once teams have been formed, the event staff will announce the name of an item that has been placed in or around the Chinju. The first person to locate the specified item will be declared the winner of that round.
The winner of that round? Huh. So there's gonna be multiple rounds to...
Precisely. There will be a total of 3 rounds in the Test of Courage because the event was actually orchestrated by 3 different parties. Merchants raised event funding, the Kamisato clan provided the grounds, and the Grand Narukami Shrine provided consulting services. As such, each of these 3 parties have selected one item for participants to find. So, naturally, the event will require 3 rounds to determine the winners.
Paimon gets it! So basically, it boils down to searching for stuff and we'll need to find 1 item each round for a total of 3 items after 3 rounds. Huh.
Yes, seems you've got the gist of it. We will be issuing different rewards based on the number of rounds won. So, if a participant wins multiple rounds, then that will also be reflected in their final If a participant manages to find all 3 items, then they shall receive the grand prize provided by the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Ooh, a grand prize?
As for its true value, I'm afraid you'll have to win the event first and ask Lady Guji. Of course, this event is intended to measure your courage. If you withdraw from the event because you become too frightened, then you might as well forget about seeing any rewards. I'm curious myself how many people will be brave enough to make it to the end.
Don't worry, those prizes are as good as ours! Even though just the thought of this event sends shivers down Paimon's little spine, the Traveler will be brave enough, no doubt about that.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. I look forward to seeing how you perform. Anyway, I think I've given you sufficient details. I'll add your names to the list of participants momentarily. As for the 3 items you'll be searching for, please wait for a staff member to inform you at the start of the event. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Test of Courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to...
Whoa, what did he mean by that? Oh, will there be spooky things in Chinju Forest?
Spooky things.
Paimon thought so too. Well, in that case, anyway, we got an event to win. Grand prize
Hold it right there.
Ito.
Oh, well, if it isn't my compadres. Didn't it...
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. It's Ito! What are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're here for the test of cook.
What else? I'm sorry, but those prizes already belong to yours truly. Arataki ain't scared of nothing, Ito. I mean, well, that's what I really want to say. But I have actually got something else going on.
Oh? What's that?
It's a long story. As soon as I heard about the test of courage, I got the gang together and was ready to bring everyone for the time of their lives. But, it turns out the other members weren't as pumped about the event as me. Shinju Forest? We've already been there 1,000,000 times. There's nothing. That event's just a game for kids. What a waste of time. Let's play some genius invocation. Seriously? Test of courage? Ugh, whatever. I guess if that's what the boss wants. Can you believe that? What a group of deadbeats. I'm not gonna put up with that. Nuh-uh, not...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Dragging the gang to an event they don't want to go to won't be the best for your reputation.
Hey, this isn't about me. As leader of the Arataki gang, it's my duty to find new and tantalizing experiences for everyone. A happy gang means a happy life. Even if they can't get it through their stubborn heads now, one way or another, I'll show them how much fun a test of courage can be. Anyway, I'm no stranger to Shinju Forest. Sure, it was a little terrifying going through there, but hey, I'm used to it now. Hey, seriously, what kind of scary pranks could those guys in the Yashiro Commission ever come up with? If they can't scare anyone, then it's not going to be a test of courage. Not to mention, if the gang starts complaining, I won't ever be able to show my face around here.
And after all that talk, it still boils down...
Well, leading a gang can be complicated. You don't understand. Anywho, since there's no way I can trust the Yashiro Commission to make a fun event, I've decided to step in and spice things up a little.
Wait, you don't seriously mean that...
Oh, you bet I do. Yours truly is gonna be out scaring people. I'm taking this event to a whole nother level. But it's gonna take more than an Oni to make it happen, so I came here to recruit some help. And then I saw you come walking along. Come on, come scare people with me, please.
No way!
Pretty please?
Forget it!
Pretty please?
Fine. But don't forget, we're here to win the test of courage and Tate will help you out. Just don't get in the way of our practice.
Yes! You're a real Oni saver. Hey, don't worry, with me around, winning the test of courage will be a piece of cake. All right, those participants won't scare themselves. Let's get out there.
What a noisy guy. But after hearing him laugh and talk, maybe laughter is the key to making fear go away. If things get scary later, we can all start laughing at the top of our lungs.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon, enough chit-chat. We're gonna miss the event.
Coming!
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
This looks like the place. Is it just Paimon, or does it look...
Hey, Paimon!
Don't sneak up on Paimon like that! What do you want?
Nothing. I just had a thought occur to me. I want to scare the gang members real good, but now that I think about it, I've never actually scared anyone before.
You're only now realizing this?
Practice? Oh, now there's an idea. Hey, I've got it. Why don't you join the test of courage like everyone else, and I'll go hide and try to scare you from time to time. Then you two can judge my scaring skills. All right, that's the plan. Let me go get ready. Just wait. You'll see how scary this Oni can be.
And there he goes, running off and still talking to himself. Well, we were here to join the event anyway. Guess we'll just have to pass Ito's little test along with whatever else the event throws at us. Oh, seems one of the event staff is over there. Let's go talk to her.
Aha! You must be here to participate in the test of courage.
Yep, that's right. Judging from your outfit, you must be one of the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine.
That's right. Huh. I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you. Yes, truly, if you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up.
Whoa, what's with the sinister laugh? Is she really a shrine maiden?
Sure you don't want to back out? This is your last chance. I'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the test of courage. Enter at your own risk. Sure, you could say that. You know, the most unfortunate tales always happen unexpectedly on just a normal, average day. But no need to worry. Allay your qualms and suspicions. Everything, just enjoy the calm before the storm. The first round is about to begin. Have you already decided on your partner?
Ah, you finally said something that Paimon can understand.
But it appears your names were written together as a single participant. The Traveler and Paimon, which means you'll have to find yourselves another partner in order to join the event.
Wait, are you serious? Ugh, if only Ito hadn't gone running off on his own, we could have had a partner. Now,
As far as I know, there have been other participants who've yet to designate a partner. You could go ask around. Just be sure to make it quick. If you don't have a partner by the time the event starts, then you'll be immediately
uh-oh, we can't let...
There was a familiar scent upon the wind.
Kazuha!
We meet again.
Paimon didn't expect to see you at the test of courage.
And why's that? Do I seem unsuited for this?
Oh, no, not at all. It's just that Paimon's never seen you get scared, Kaz. You're always so calm and collected. It's like you've never been scared by anything.
You flatter me. I suppose that's only a reflection of my time wandering in the wilderness. I can say I've even experienced a few myself. Over time, I must have gotten used to it.
Ah, that makes sense. But, why do you want to join the test?
After hearing the Yashiro Commission promote the rewards for this event, since we hadn't seen each other for some time, I figured I might as well come and see you. After all, meeting someone after...
Oh, so you were waiting for...
That's right. So tell me, how has your journey been lately?
Things have gone pretty well. By the way, the Shrine Maiden told us that everyone needs a partner to participate in the Test of Courage event. Have you found a partner yet, Kazuha?
No, not yet. Do you need me to be your partner? Very well then. I wouldn't mind a walk together. I haven't participated in many of these events, so I'm curious what new experiences lie ahead.
It looks like you found yourself a part. The event is just about to start.
I will now reveal the item you'll be looking for in the first round. It's called Dongo Milk.
Dongo.
Dongo milk?
Correct. Tomoki was kind enough to provide us with his Dongo Milk, and it has been hidden somewhere in the The path will be marked with signs to guide you, but some strange and unusual things. Now, if you're ready,
We don't want anyone to beat us to it. Let's...
Dongo milk.
Is it just Paimon? Or does Chinju Forest feel a little gloomier than before?
I haven't sensed anything particularly different. How about I tell you a story? Once in my wandering travels, I came upon a bridge, and I had been told that an ominous presence awaited those who crossed that bridge at night. It was said that there were a pair of lovebirds who tragically fell into the water below and perished. Their grieving spirits converged around the bridge and were never dispersed. So, I picked a night to cross the bridge, and as I was crossing, I heard some voices.
And then?
I stopped and listened for some time, and realized it was a couple disguised as ghosts who blackmailed passers-by for their belongings. They were arguing over how to split their ill-gotten loot.
Huh. After hearing that, Paimon doesn't feel so scared anymore.
I'm also curious about what's over there, but we should continue following the signs for now.
The horror. The horror.
Hello? Is someone there?
I will hunt you, and you shall know my horror.
Something's over there! Wait, Kazuha, where are you going?
It sounds like something horrible happened to him. Maybe we should ask if there's any way we can help.
It's too late. I will
Have we reached the end? Paimon doesn't see anything here. Seems we went the wrong way. Let's try a different path.
I'm also curious about what's over there, but we should continue following the signs for now.
Oh no, you spotted me. Shh, please, not a...
Huh?
I'm also curious about what's over there, but we should continue following the signs for now.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. Let's go, Ushi.
Huh? Who's there?
Weird. That short guy doesn't look very scared. Come on, Ushi. Show him what you got. That's what I'm talking about. You scared now?
So that's what's going on here. In this case, it might just be better to pretend to be scared. It seems we'll be the first to find it.
Why do you say that?
I can sense a sweet aroma on the wind. The Dango milk should be near.
Really? Let Paimon have a look. Oh, you're right! There it is! Yippee! Who would have guessed we'd be the first ones? Hmm? But what's that scarecrow doing here?
Careful.
It's standing up! Is it alive? What? Oh, but that should be the end of it, right? There doesn't seem to be anything else around.
It seems the test wasn't as scary as I'd anticipated. However, I've enjoyed the experience. Now that we've found the Dango milk, we can head back the way we came. What's the matter? Is there something over there? Ah, I see. So she is at the test of courage too. To avoid any unnecessary complications, I'd prefer not to meet with her. There's a lot of Dango milk here. I'll take half of it back and leave the rest to you till we meet again.
Eh? Whoa! It's really you! What are you doing here?
Oh, hello. Neko told me about the Test of Courage event taking place here. I thought I would come and have a look.
Ah, so that's why you're here! So what do you think of the Test of Courage? Are you having fun?
It's more or less the same as I remember before. I wasn't scared by anything. But on the contrary, some of the event participants were horrified the moment they saw me.
Oh, that Neko! Did she send A here to scare people on purpose? If that's the case, it feels like A isn't really experiencing the event like, oh, Paimon has an idea. We'll give you a bottle of the Dango milk we just found. That would make you a winner in this round too.
Ah, yes. Isn't that the dessert drink we had the last time we met? Actually, I've sensed a familiar feeling ever since I arrived here. It's brought...
Huh?
Have you been down to the beach by any chance? I was just strolling nearby when I noticed a space at the beach with a familiar game set up on it. I took a brief look, and it appeared to be a game where you control flippers hovering in the air. I saw the game was called Akitsu Yugen. I'm guessing it originated from Akitsu Hazura. The thought of that game caused me to recall some things.
Akitsu Hazura? What's that?
It's a game where you use Hagoita to hit a ball towards a set target. It was once quite popular during... Makoto also enjoyed playing Akitsu Hazura when she was alive. Yakiako was still around at that time, and nights in Ina, the yokai would hold festivals from time to time, gathering to...
Oh! Does that mean you can eat the delicious festival food?
Yes. The yokai called their celebration the Mikowa Flower Festival. Makoto and I attended it once. She found... Sadly, the past has all but vanished.
Sounds like it could be fun! Paimon would like to play.
If you're interested, you can go to the beach and give it a try. It was still being set up when I was there earlier, but I assume it should be...
Yay!
I shall return to Tenshukaku. Neko told me that the test of courage consists of 3 rounds, so please, keep up the effort and give it your best until the... Considering you two, I think you should have no problem making...
Oh, of course!
I know you can do it. Good luck.
Paimon doesn't remember hearing anything about a game on the beach from Ayato. Oh, the more Paimon thinks about it, the scarier it feels. Anyway, the first round of the event should be finished by...
What'd you think? Do I know how to scare people or what?
Oh, Paimon was hiding behind you the entire time, so Paimon didn't really notice Ito scaring us at all. Paimon will leave this one to the Traveler. So, was Ito scary or not?
Oh, even I had no idea I possessed such talent. But this is just what I needed to hear. Now I'll show him. The gang will know. Anyway, I've already figured out which path they'll be taking, so let's wait nearby and scare the pants off. Now things are getting interesting. getting close. Come on, come on, come on. We can't let them see us.
Oh, here they come. So, how are you going to scare them?
Easy peasy. We'll wait for them to get real close, and then we'll jump out and shout together. They won't know what hit them.
Huh? What are we, a bunch of kids now?
Hey, don't underestimate me. It may sound simple, but I know exactly. The gang's probably moping along on their way back, saying things like, "This is boring," and "Let's go home." But it's dark and their guard is down. Now's our chance. Having the three of us suddenly come flying out of the bushes is gonna scare them real good. Before they come to their senses, we'll already be halfway to our next ambush spot. Shh, you hear that? Someone's coming. It must be them. All right, I'll count us in. Ready? We jump on 0. 3, 2, 1. Ah!
Ooga booga booga!
Ghosts!
Wait, hold on a second.
Did you see that? They were definitely not you. So all the strange rumors about the test of courage are true. Oh, what should we do?
Oh, Paimon. I didn't expect you to be such a...
Hey, you're one to talk. You were the first to start running. Don't make fun of...
Well, you shouted ghosts, so my instinct to escort you two to safety. After all, real ghosts are terrifying. My skills are because I just realized that they were also running from us, which means they were afraid of us too. And if that's the case, then there shouldn't be anything to worry about. Now that I've calmed down, I'm starting to... Oh, definitely not. No, during the event, I took a little walk around the Chinju forest and saw all the gimmicks that the Yashiro Commission had... Those three weren't from the Yashiro Commission, but they did seem a little... Come on, let's go back there and take a look.
Huh? No, but if we go back now, they might...
Oh, it's all right, Paimon. If you're scared, you can stay here.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. Oh, right. The last mystery novel Paimon bought from Yai Publishing House had a plot just like that. During the investigation, whoever said I'm not going would always be the...
It looked like they were running that way, but...
But then you'll be all alone, which according...
Don't worry about me. Once my rear's in gear, I'm not afraid of nothing.
Paimon has a bad feeling.
They scared you that bad, huh? Huh. Looks like they really do have a knack for... This time, I'll capture him and learn their art for scaring people. Anyway...
And there he goes, running off and talking to himself. Do we really have to go? But the second we see anything scary, we make a run for it. Got it? Well, we've already walked... Wonder where those three went. Paimon didn't... Oh, maybe Ito was right. Maybe they've been... Hey! Listen up, you three little wimps! There's someone actually here. Paimon's scared again.
It's just gonna be a few more days. Just don't do it, Chizuru. You can't give in to your desires. Others will suffer for it. You mustn't make this... Just hold on a little longer. You've already come all this way, right?
Excuse us. Did you happen to see three rascals pass by here? Let Paimon tell you.
Are you talking to someone like me? You have no business coming here. If you value your lives, you must leave immediately. Otherwise, your souls will be trapped here forever. I won't warn you again. Now, away with you! Be gone!
Wake up! Hey, traveler, wake up! Thank goodness you're okay. Before we get to that, I think someone needs your attention first.
Please don't eat Paimon. Paimon doesn't taste very... Please avenge Paimon. Oh, and Hazel's here too.
Scary person? Oh, I only found the two of you passed out here when I arrived. There was no one else around. What happened? Tell me all the... As I suspected, there appears to be something more behind this test of courage event.
Welcome back, Killer.
But let's get back to your original question. I haven't told you. The truth is, I was commissioned to come here for an investigation.
You were commissioned?
That's right. Some time ago, a peculiar game was discovered on the beach.
A peculiar game on the beach? Oh, could it be the Akita?
Ah, so you've heard of it. The game quietly appeared some time ago and has since attracted some players. Apparently, it's very interesting.
Wait, ki to comment karte rahe.
There was no one on the beach other than visitors and tourists when the game appeared. Imagine it like this. A stall suddenly appears on the street with no owner. And stranger yet, it could operate normally without anyone supervising it. People at the...
Could it be run by ghosts?
Some tourists started to say that, and the rumor began to spread, until it became a full-blown ghost store. The Tenryou Commission wanted to close the beach in order to investigate the situation and dispel the rumors. But before they could do anything, people that were initially scared by the rumors began to believe that the beach game was actually a preview event planned by the Yashiro Commission for the test of courage.
Yes, comment.
But I'm quite positive that the game never had anything to do with the Yashiro.
Wait, so the Yashiro Commission were fully aware of all the spooky stuff going on, but they still decided to hold their event here?
Huh? Karte?
Who knows? But I'd rather trust tangible evidence than spec. As for my commission, apparently someone reported that they found themselves trapped for... According to his own account, he kept returning to the same location no matter which way he went. And even though his friends were nearby. Even though it was obvious that he wasn't telling me the whole story, the testimonies of his friends did validate that what he said actually occurred. On top of that, it was also this very incident that led to all the ghost rumors. No one dared to go near the beach until the Yashiro Commission announced that who set up the game on the beach, and why did the Yashiro Commission help them cover it up? I need to uncover the truth, so I'm here to investigate. Anyway, don't mind me. Working together will only raise suspicion, so I'll undertake my own investigation for the time. However, please proceed with caution. Based on my observations, most people are still unaware of anything happening here. Telling people that's...
मेरा फिंगर को हटा दी मेरा फिंगर हटा दी काम नहीं कर रहा
टिक चलो बंद करते हैं अब गेम 2 घंटा हो चुका है ठीक है किलर गेम तो पहले स्ट्रीम को स्टार्ट कर फिर खेलेंगे ना साथ में फिर टाइटल डालूंगी साकुरा ब्लूम हाँ 2 घंटा हो गया किल 7 से 9 अरे ये अच्छा दिख रहा बाय, कल मिलते हैं शाम को 7 बजे। बीजे में आने तो उसके बाद।
मेरा उंगली रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं कर पा रहा है अच्छे से।
हाँ?
मेरा उंगली रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं कर पा रहा है।
बाय किलर बाय, कल मिलते हैं 7 बजे। Until then, take care of yourself. Bye.